Morning with Beach Champion. You partied hard, built rep, and dominated at the 2K.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin,
David Aldridge, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving in at the 2 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the pivot, manning the middle. Schroeder looking around. Lakers working the ball around now. The fadeaway. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber, playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now Durant after the missed 3 from Dennis Schroeder. KD against James. And Durant gets it to go. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Here is Harden after the basket by Los Angeles. And again, it's Kevin Durant. KD's got 6 points.
Could have easily been an and one. Durant finishing through the bump.
Here's Schroeder. Off target from three-point range.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm. Oh my goodness, 5 straight coming out of the gate.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Right side Davis. It out to Schroeder. Passes it to James. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
Nobody near Irving. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Okay, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Harris finds Griffin, fires from deep, and the Nets another 3.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Harden against Schroeder. Pass to Davis. Over Durant. Fades back. And here's James outside. Sinks the triple. He has 7. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Wesley Matthews checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Lakers trail by 8. Here's Caruso, and it's in there.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. Brown the pass to Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harden's got 8.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
And Davis puts it in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Dinwiddie outside. It's Harden with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Caruso kicks to Matthews. Trying to get open, it's Davis. They grab their own miss. And there it is for him.
Good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
To the inside, Brown. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. 8-point game. The kick out to Matthews. Pass to Davis. Over Green. Harrell trying to free himself up. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Here is Harden. 10 points for him. For the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Now here's Davis. 6 points for him. The pass to Harrell. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He got into double digits for the quarter with... And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, you've had...
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Green. He's out there with Brown. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. And that one, good.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Brown with it, picked up by Davis. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Brown. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets. Here are the Lakers with the ball. And it's Davis at the elbow. And they double up Davis. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Great dime from Kuzma there, assessing the situation and making the right play.
Brooklyn leading by 7. And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Back to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Pass to Caruso. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Green, and Joe Harris is subbed in for Brown. Nets leading by 10. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the middle, here's Durant, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
You know, he was the college player of the year, the first freshman to ever do it. We all knew Kevin Durant would be special.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Irving passes to Durant. Irving dishes to Durant. Pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. And the 3 ball is good. Harris has got 6 points. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The indestructible one, LeBron brushing off contact with an easy deuce.
KD on the wing. Money from the wing. 12 points for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Timeout called the Lakers. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV. Whoa, hammering it in.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. 1:32 left in the first half of basketball. Good. Harden's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. The pass to Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. James looking around. And LeBron throws it down hard.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
Nets leading by 11. Harden up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Brooklyn. James with it. He's picked up by KD. Davis drives in. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. A shot by Harden, wide open. Off target from outside. James in the post. Harris is there. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Driving with that kind of speed and power, LeBron bulldozes his way through contact.
Here's Durant. Shoots over Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Durant nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets enjoying it. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break. 4:30.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. James Harden was the man in the first. He ended up with 19 points. And that
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Harden surveying the D. Rebound the Lakers.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's James. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
Nets leading by 8. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Trains the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Passes to KD. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. Pass to Caruso. Back to Harrell. Davis, the pass to Horton Tucker. And again, the Lakers, no good. Nets leading by 9. Here's Irving. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. Here's Harrell. Pass to Davis. Over Durant. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 12.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Harden against Davis. And Durant gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Los Angeles calls timeout. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
The Nets making a switch here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
AD so skilled on the offensive end. He can shoot the long ball. He's comfortable on the block. That time, he puts it on the deck and makes a play.
There's the pass to Claxton. And Gasol sends it back. Here's Davis. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
I mean, LeBron is blessed with every physical advantage. I don't know how you stop him without fouling.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
The quick feet and hands of Caldwell Pope paying dividends at the defensive end.
1:46 left to play in the 3rd. Irving for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the 2nd half. Very strong.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
And the rejection by James.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
And the Lakers making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
With his size, KD almost unstoppable from mid-range.
And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Durant way outside. A rebound by the Lakers. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep, James. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 6th assist on the night. And here's Irving. 7 points in the game. 20 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Lakers leading by 6. Here's James. And LeBron throws throws it down hard.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Lakers ahead.